Right now, Nintendo fans all over the internet are raging because of lies, unkept promises, and a genuinely underwhelming product. Meanwhile, Activision fans are like, this is probably your first time, isn't it? What's good, YouTube? It's your host, Axel Rose, the Shogun with the slogan, and you are now watching MVP Magazine. Pokemon Sword and Shield has been one of the year's most highly anticipated titles, as it marks the long standing franchise's first time going from a portable title to making that big transition to a home console game. Now, it's definitely understandable, being that this franchise has been around for a very long time, that if this transition from portable to being a home console game was ever made, that the ending result would have to be something epic. I mean, I remember back in the N64 days when the rumors of a Pokemon home RPG first came around, and people were just losing their minds, even though it turned out only to be Pokemon Stadium. Just being able to see your Pokemon in 3D for the first time after seeing them in 2D, it was amazing. And the same thing will happen with Pokemon Colosseum. So it's understandable why people were just expecting so much from this. But it seemed as things kept on getting closer to launch, there has just been problem after problem. First, initially, what happened is that Game Freak, the makers of Pokemon, kind of said that they're not going to be able to have every single Pokemon be transferred into this new version, because basically they've done a load of work reanimating, remaking all of the 3D models to ensure that they'll be future proof and look great on this new console. But that may have just been a lie. Recently, people who have got their hands on the game early have actually data mined the main files and have actually seen that, yeah, apart from maybe a few minuscule changes, that these models are actually the same models from the 3DS version. And that's not a good look. Now, overall, I still reckon that Pokemon Sword and Shield will be a very entertaining RPG. To be honest, there's a lot of people who just want to play a full fat Pokemon RPG on their Switch, and I guess Pokemon Sword and Shield will definitely serve that itch. But there is a lot of people who did have a lot of faith in Game Freak. There is a lot of people who was really looking forward to what a full fat home console Pokemon experience would be. And I'm not sure if Pokemon Sword and Shield will be that. So far, it looks like it will definitely be a very good foundation to build on, but I'm not sure if it's gonna really live up to all the expectations of what Nintendo fans expect, especially when we've had games like Luigi's Mansion, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, Fire Emblem, Astral Chain just really blow things out of the water. I mean, look, the Witcher just came out on a Switch earlier this year, and that looks amazing. So the fact that Game Freak are really struggling with the Switch's hardware, it's kind of almost unacceptable at this point, because we've had example after example of people getting the most out of Nintendo Switch hardware, and the fact that Game Freak lied to us on top of it really doesn't make the situation feel any much more bittersweet. I mean, if they had said, look, guys, we want to be able to try something new with the whole Pokemon engine and experience, and we want to get a Pokemon experience out to you on a Switch as early as possible. So we've just made a cut down Pokemon experience, and here you go. It's still gonna have all the great story stuff, still gonna have all the great competitive battling stuff, it's still gonna have all the great exploration you guys love, and we're gonna try some new ideas. It's just something different, you know? If they'd said something like that, it would have been a much easier pill to swallow and stuff. But the fact that they just blatantly lied to us, that's what just kind of makes it. And I don't want to just call them out straight away for being lies and stuff, because all of this information which is coming out still could be a little bit sketchy. But from the gameplay which I've seen myself and stuff, I'm not gonna lie, it is very underwhelming, because I'm definitely a believer in the power of the Switch. It may not be, a PlayStation Pro or Xbox One X, but there's no denying the Switch's potential at this point. And to see what Pokemon Sword and Shield is instead of what it could have been, I mean, it could have at least looked as good as Breath of the Wild and stuff like that. And like, there's certain stuff that I really wish I could show in this video, but I'm scared of it getting taken down and whatnot. So, but anyway, enough complaining, because I don't know. I'm pretty much in two minds about this, because I still want to pick it up, because I'm one of those people that really wants to play Pokemon on my Switch. And ironically, Nintendo just sent me an email right now about about Pokemon Sword and Shield. But yeah, I am one of those people that want to play Pokemon on my Switch. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm just not sure if I want to play it like this. I'm not sure. I don't know. But let me know about you. Let me know if you're gonna be getting it. If you own a Switch and stuff like that, and if this interests you. Me personally, I am still thinking about it, because before I was definitely all in on a double pack. I don't know. I might just get Shield and then wait on Sword and stuff like that. I don't know. 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 Guys, let me guys, let me know. Let me know what I should do. And the thing is, I got the limited edition Switch and stuff like that. I was lucky enough to be on a casting the other day and actually get like another one for free and stuff like that. But I'll talk to you more about that when everything gets sorted out with that and finalized. But yeah, let me know. Let me know what you guys think about this whole Pokemon situation, and Game Freak being you know a little bit on honest side. And it's even gotten to the point where Game Freak lied, hashtag Game Freak lied, is actually trending on Twitter, and it's just a really bad look for the launch of Pokemon. Everything that was so positive in the beginning has just kind of turned a little bit sour now, and it's turned into a thing of like a grassroots movement against Pokemon and stuff. So it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys later. Sayonara.